Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I've got a pretty big haul. Me and Plastic Fantastic Toys, aka Ricky, we went to Olds Cool, Olds OLDS, Cool COOL in Rocky Mount, Virginia. I picked up a bunch of stuff. Some stuff stick around to the end because one of the things I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I got that like that. That's so awesome. So, lot of vintage stuff there. What an amazing store. Go back and check out the store tour I did of that because it's an amazing store. Records, comics, vintage toys, vintage video games. It's like a comic just store with a great record store, old school vintage vinyl store in the back. Amazing store. That definitely amazing. Hopefully I can get back down there because they had some awesome stuff. Now, where am I gonna start? Oh, you know what? That's exactly where I'm gonna start. Right here. Look, he gave me a nice bag. So there we go. Old school. Again, down in Rocky Mount, Virginia. If you're ever down there, give it a look. Give it a look. Okay, we're going to start with some figures. This right here, I love this movie. It's been forever since I've seen it. It is Slapshot. We got the figures. Remember a good friend of mine, he used to have these figures. And I was like, dang, man, that's awesome. That's one. That's two. Let's see what the first one is. First one was Steve. This one is Jack. These are the Hanson brothers, so all of them's last name is Hanson. And of course, Jeff. Steve, Jeff, and Jack Hanson. What an awesome movie this was back in the day. Looking at some of the other figures that they had back then. So that's pretty cool. So glad I actually found these for a really, really cheap price. This one's got some yellowing. The other ones are fine, but still really, really cool. All right, now this. Okay, this is something is a childhood memory buy. He had some Christmas stuff there. And I was like, oh my gosh. We had these when I was little. I mean, really, really little. My grandma had them. And at some point, we seem to have lost them. I don't know if they were thrown away, what happened. But I saw these and I was like, the childhood memory got me. I had to get them. This old Santa Claus. I just thought that was awesome. And he also had an old Frosty the Snowman. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything with this for how many months? Like 7 months before I can do something with these. But these just took me back to my childhood. Again, ridiculous as they may be. I mean, these, I think they might have been a throw-in. I don't know. I know I didn't pay much for them, if anything, but like I say, I just saw these. I'm like, that is so cool. Because I was thinking about these last year. It's like, man, whatever happened to those? Now I got these. There was also a Rudolph that came out back then, and maybe some of the reindeer, like a reindeer. It's a regular one. I'm not sure, but these right here, I just started smiling when I saw them. And I know, ridiculous buy, but I was like, you know what, that's too cool. Okay, now we're going to go with a little non-sports first. Excuse me, sports, not non-sports. All right. I saw these cups, and I am such a baseball fan. And these were vintage 7-Eleven, so plastic cups. We have Lou Brock, if I'm not mistaken, still the second greatest stolen base man in history, only behind Ricky Henderson. So, yeah, had to get that. He only had 3 baseball ones, so I picked up all 3 of them. Hank Aaron, #2 home run king of all time, still to this day. See if they got a year on these. They don't seem to have a year on here. But the third, maybe the greatest baseball player of all time, if not the best, toward the top, Willie Mays. So I thought that was absolutely awesome. I really am surprised there's no year on these. But again, 7-Eleven cups. So I thought that was really cool. So I went and picked those up. This is something that just thought was cool. Just thought was cool. I actually only meant to pick up one of these, but when I put them in there, I had 3 of them, and whatever. It is Lucasfilms, all rights reserved. Pepperidge Farm cookies, little cups. Return of the Jedi. I got 3 of them, and they're all the same. So I really didn't need 3 of them, but I got 3 of them now. I just thought that was a really cool little pickup, because that will go with something else I've got here. Let's see. All right. Lately, I've been getting into like books and tapes and things like that. So I picked up a few of the ones with records. You got Flash Gordon from, somewhere in the 70s, maybe 80s, 1983. And yes, it does have the record with it. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I mean, right now I'm just remembering that he had another one and I forgot to put it in here. It was a Superman with a cassette. So that was probably 90s. It was still it was still sealed and everything. I meant to pick that up and get it too, and somehow I didn't. Now we got The Empire Strikes Back. The record trying to pop out the bottom there. He also had Star Wars, but did not have the record with it, so I did not get that. But we did get Return of the Jedi. Again, with the record. Very cool. Very cool. Glad to get little things like this. Let's see. Book and records, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Droid World, Planet of the Hoojibs, Return of the Jedi, E.T., Dark Crystal, Black Stallion, and Black Stallion Returns. Like little things like this, I find to be really, really cool. So there we go. Now, I saw these and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get some of these. I don't think any of these are sets, but still really, really cool. Let's see. Start off with Pepsi Super Series from 1976, the Batman glass. Thought that was awesome. And we got the Boy Wonder Robin. So thought that was awesome. He had a few more of these, but these 2 are the ones I really, really wanted. So glad to have those in the collection. And let's see, where's that other one? Is that it right here? That's not it. That it? That's not it. Is that it? That's it. And he did have a Shazam also. He had a couple more, but I was like, you know what? We'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Very cool. He did not have Wonder Woman or Superman. If he had those two, I would definitely have gotten those. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Aquaman, stuff like that. I would have probably tried to get. He had a lot of Looney Tunes glasses, and I didn't know which ones I have because I do have a few of the Looney Tunes. I'm looking at them way up there. I do have some of those. So, but these glasses I thought were awesome. Now, let's see which ones we got here. Let me set these right now. Set these two right here. These two right here. And this one. Okay. Some Empire Strikes Back glasses. There it is. I don't know how many came out. I'll have to look that up. So we got that. Got Boba Fett on there. Boba Fett and Darth Vader on there. Burger King from, what, 83 or something like that. Somewhere in the 80s. Maybe around 1980 to be honest about that. And this one has Lando Calrissian from Cloud City. There we go. Do we trust him? Do we not trust him? We trust him. Kinda. 1980 on those glasses. I definitely want to get the entire set of them. So hopefully over time I can complete that set of those. And some Return of the Jedi. These are Burger King glasses. I know when I was little, I had some of these, but I don't remember which. I mean, years ago, we've lost those through the years, but I got these really cheap. So yeah, thought that was awesome. Let's see. There we go. Got the Ewoks Village. Really, really cool. See C-3PO there. He's a god. There we go. We got Jabba, Salacious Crumb. Really, really cool. See, I don't know how many was in this set. But really cool glasses. Really, really cool. Next is, we got Han. Han and Luke. And last but not least, wait, did I have two of this one? If so, I didn't mean to. Doggone it. Well, I did grab two of this one. I didn't mean to. But that's okay. That's all right. There we go. This one actually has a little bit better color than the other one too, so that's okay. Yeah, and I have to look it up to see how many was in the set. I actually thought 4 was in the sets of them, but I mean, I got 4 here, and I feel like there should be more. So I have to look that up to see. So very, very happy to add some of these glasses. There's a piece of paper in it. So anyway, that is part 1 of the haul. Let me go over and grab part 2 of the haul. And part 2 of the haul is where I get really excited about this because I'm like, wow, I can't believe I got that. Right back. Okay, guys, part 2 of the haul. This is where the geek out starts coming a little bit higher. Unfortunately, if you're at this part, I did not get any comics, unfortunately. But for me, this stuff is pretty doggone cool. We'll start off with 1989 Batmobile. Box is a little dinged up and beat up and all that stuff, but let's see if I can get it over here. I wanted one of these for a long time. There we go. Definitely needs a cleaning, but it's all together complete, which is awesome. I mean, I've never played with one of these, so I'm really excited about it. Get to learn about all this stuff. Oh, you got the turrets that pop up right there. But what's really cool, if you notice, there's no stickers on it. Stickers and missiles are still with it. How awesome is that? Complete with instructions from the original. So very, very awesome. Glad to add that to the collection. That is awesome. Oh, the stick shift inside is what actually makes those go up and down. That's pretty awesome. That's just incredible. Little cleanup job on that. We're gonna have something cool. Have something real cool. Next, little tape on the box, but that's okay. We got the Batwing. Let's go to this side of it. We got the Batwing. Again, box is beat up, but figure is complete. Let's get out of there, buddy. Come on, fly out of there. Look at that. How awesome is that? Pop that up. Right there. Somebody, I know this does work. Oh, good gracious. That one just shot way across the room. That's awesome. So this is absolutely awesome. And on the front, the thing gets the pinchers on it. So you get Joker's balloons. That is awesome. I'm so happy to add that to the collection. This is one of those things that I wanted way back when I was a kid. Stickers are already on this, by the way. But that's awesome. That is so awesome. That is so very awesome. I gotta get that missile. Okay, now, this is the big thing I picked up. And when I first walked in, I saw it. And I was like, wow, are you serious? Because at first I was like, but is it in the box? He's like, yeah, it's in the box. Still with original cardboard and everything inside. I was like, really? When I was a kid, okay, I'm old, but when I was a kid, this was huge, just huge. So there it is, the Atari entertainment system from back, computer system, excuse me, from back in the day. I'm just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And the story behind this is I saw it sitting there and I just kept looking at it. And I went around and I bought all this other stuff. And I was like, you know what? I can't get that today. I can't do it. And me and Ricky, we went out, we played around a disc golf. And it just so happens that to get back to where we are, you know, to our homes, we had to go back past this shop. And he was like, are you sure you don't want that Atari? And I was like, no, I don't want it. He's like, you sure? Because we're getting closer to it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, we're right here at it. I might as well get it. Thinking he's not going to stop. And he stopped. I was like, oh, well, I guess I have to get it now. So I am just so excited about this. The back of it does have some peeling on it, but that's okay because if you look inside, let me see here, you can see, let me get that flap right there. You can see the controllers still in everything. Look at that. How awesome is that? The original controllers from 80? Maybe as late as like 83 or something like that. Let's check the other side, because I know it does have, let me see if I can find, because it actually has some original stickers in it. I don't know where they are. I know they're in here. Maybe they're on the other side. No matter what side I look on, they're going to be on the other side. It just happens to be that way. But the box looks really amazing to be as old as it is. Let's see those original stickers. And it has original stickers, paperwork. There we go. Original Atari stickers. So cool. It has an Atari power adapter. Now, the thing of it is, I don't know if this was original, if this was a purchase for later. I don't know. But still, I mean, it looks spectacular. See if you can actually look inside, because I don't want to actually take it out. Look how awesome that looks. If you guys can see it. So, to me, this was a steal, an absolute steal, because it actually has a price sticker on it. Maybe it's on this side. Yeah, it has a price sticker on it, and that's about what I paid for it. So when it originally came out to now, well, it didn't go up any. I thought that was hilarious. And I thought for that time, it was that much? Wow. Wow, for what, 1982, 3, something like that? Looking to see if there's a year on here. Actually, I do not see a year on it. But, you know, again, early 80s. Very, very cool. Very excited to have an in-boxed Atari gaming system. I just think that's just incredible. I mean, when I just saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding. That is there after all these years. Because when I was a kid, we wanted the Atari so bad. Eventually, time passed. We ended up getting a Nintendo, which is my first, second game system. Intellivision was my first, but Nintendo was my first passionate game system. One of my friends had Atari. We played all the time. So I'm so happy to add this to the collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, we're going to have a lot more stuff coming up. We're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Hopefully we can get there. Then after that, on the road to 2,000. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoy the videos. But that's all I got. And you guys have an incredible day.